We're back with the 18th Soleda product update. Previously, we've covered how to handle similar terms in a single column that should be merged together. But sometimes your data has similar rows that are actually duplicate entries, not just typos. In this case, all the columns in the table need to be considered when merging things together. For example, let's consider this customers table. We see here there is someone named Alexander Ward from Charlotte. Now, I happen to know that this table has many duplicate users, and if we scroll down a little bit, we'll see that Alexander Ward from Charlotte will appear again. Now, what we do then is we might ask, can you help me remove duplicate users from our data? And with a little bit of thinking, Dana will know to go into the remove duplicates flow. As we've seen before, we can easily pick some columns to define what a unique customer represents. In this case, we can also see that the help header text can change dynamically. So if we choose state or city, this will change as well. What we really want is to really define a customer by their first and last name. So let's go ahead and finish that and jump on to the next step. Now we'll see here then that while two rows have the same values in the first and last columns, they may have conflicting values in the other columns. When this happens, how do you want to determine which row to keep? And please decide how you would like to resolve these merge conflicts. And so we can choose the external binary column, alphabetical, or order of appearance, as well as expand to further options. In this case, we'll just choose the binary column. The binary column is intelligently chosen as a member column. And so in this case, we can see that people are either members or not. And Alexander is, in this case, not a member for the first one, which is what we'll choose. It's a negative. And as we choose that, we now get another new view of comparing different customers. And so awesome, we will now review some potential duplicates where the target values line up, but the remaining values may be different. Let me know if these are duplicate rows that should be merged together or similar but distinct rows that should be kept apart. And now we can compare these different rows to either merge them together or keep them separate. In this case, we have Josiah Brown. We also have this dynamic table at the bottom, which we can expand to see the different customers in context or the different rows in context. Or more likely, we'll just keep it collapsed just so that we can move quickly forward. In this case, we will merge things together and maybe keep this one separate. Here's another example though, but interestingly, this one has multiple different types of comparisons. All of them are actually following our rule of having the same first and last name. And so we can loop through those with the arrows if we'd like to. This one will actually also merge together as well. This one will also merge. Maybe this one will keep separate. This one will merge. This one will also merge, separate, so on and so forth until we've finished this kind of first batch. Now, this is the interesting part. Dana is actually learning from the examples that you just gave. And so now Dana is 84.6% confident in handling the remaining examples for you automatically. And so you can choose to automatic merge, which means that based on your guidance from the previous batches, Dana will resolve the remaining ones for you. Or we can go on to the next batch, which is to review 10 more examples of merge conflicts, which will help train Dana even further to do an even better job. In this case, let's go ahead and keep going. It's not quite even at 50%. We'll take the look now, and we'll see that there's another user, Patricia. Yep, this one seems similar. Let's go ahead and merge this one. This one's separate. This one's separate. This one's merged. This one's separate, so on and so forth. And we're just going to continue going through this batch. That one was no, wait a minute. That one was a little bad. So we actually even have an option to go back if we need to. And let's take a closer look at this one. Instead of choosing separate, let's maybe merge them, learn from more examples. And now the accuracy has jumped up to 92.4%. We can maybe now feel more confident that Dana can handle the rest. So we'll automatically deal with the rest of them. And just like that, we're done. All duplicates have now been successfully merged. As one last step, let's go back and check that our example from earlier has been successfully dealt with. Yep, Alexander Ward from Charlotte is still here, and it's the one with the false membership and no other one exists. And to double check that, we can even search for Ward and see that, yes, there's only one Alexander. Amazing. So in this update, we saw how easy it is to remove duplicate users from messy data. Moreover, we saw Dana learn your preferences on the fly. In the future, such preferences will be carried over across conversations. So the more you chat, the more Dana knows how to do automatically.